The color balancing tries to minimize differences in between neighboring images. So these differences could be because of different day or time of the acquisition, changing camera settings, or in case of water bodies, due to reflections on the water which change as the aircraft is moving, so therefore camera shot positions are moving and reflections over water change. So here we see now the result of this color balancing with nice homogeneous colors on the land and on the water. In the new version 6, there is not only color balancing for the land areas as it was in previous UltraMap versions, but now color balancing is also done on the water bodies. So this is on the one hand possible due to now a good height information, so the DSM as we have seen it before with flat water level, and on the other hand some adapted algorithms for the water area. To give you an idea of how much the algorithms do to the images, I switch off now the color balancing and we see now the unbalanced automosaic. So clearly visible are on the water the flight lines in north-south direction, on the one hand with differences in between the flight lines in terms of the reflections, and also with differences within flight direction. So all that is compensated well by the software when we switch to the balanced version. Again, now going for the unbalanced version, we clearly see these differences, and here they are compensated in a very good way. The results are shown here on the low resolution automosaic to make it easier for the user to interpret the results. However, the software is always applying all these modifications to the single images in the background. I would like to show you now another dataset where these new features worked very well. So I'm switching to another instance of UltraMap Studio, and here we do have a dataset from Jacksonville in the US, also captured with an UCO 4.1, and here we see the water mask as it was captured or detected automatically by the software. Also here very successful automated classification of the data. Then based on that water mask, the DSM was derived, and that DSM was used to do the color balancing. So here is the result of the automated color balancing. And now switching to the unbalanced version, we see that there is one line in north-south direction which is very bright compared to the other parts of this project area, bright on the land and on the water. So this was obviously due to changed camera settings during flight, so not so much because of reflections on the water, but rather because of other influences. And now switching back to the balanced version, we see that there was a very successful compensation of these effects in the input data for the processed results.